Mic check, mic check. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's just jump right into it and get started. Today, it feels a little different than the past couple of days, where in the past couple of days, we're looking for gap ups to continue to run or well, that's pretty much it. Actually, the past 3 days, that's basically what we've gotten was a gap up. We're looking for the continuation run, a gap up, continuation run, a gap up, continuation run. And that's been the MO all week. Now, all of a sudden, we're looking at what is this? A gap down, right? A gap down on SPY, which tells us what? A shift in market sentiment. This is where traders mess up. This is where traders mess up. Let me say it a third time. This is where traders mess up because the past 3 trading days has been, we're looking for the gap up and go, gap up and go, gap up and go. It's been a hot market. We're getting follow through. Let's trade, trade, trade. Right? Now, all of a sudden, we've got a gap down. It's a shift. It's a change. And traders will continue to trade as they've been trading the past 3 days going into today, not recognizing a shift in market sentiment. That's what we're given this morning. So you need to adjust. When I run these mentorship programs and I'm reviewing trades, I'm like, it's a different type of day. It's a different type of day. You can't keep approaching the market the same way, and it might mean that we need to throttle back. Because if you go, that mistake's going to come, right? Where you fail to recognize the change in the market sentiment, the price action changes a little bit, maybe traders rotate into a different sector, and we're still trading the same way as if nothing ever changed and everybody else is progressing. I loved what Vina posted this morning, which was this: taking some profits off my account before I commit some stupid mistakes. I don't think, the stupid mistake part necessarily should have been in there, but this is smart. This is so smart to do after 3 days of the type of market sentiment that we've been given. It's smart to pay yourself. Somebody else messaged me this. What'd they say? We're starting the month of August off strong, and I remember you said, don't forget to pay yourself. You're the best mentor. Here they are paying themselves. Look like $500 they're paying themselves there. And then green every single day, right? This here. The green. It's like, that red day's going to come. That red day's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to be today, but things are going to change. Everything is cyclical. The market is cyclical. So with the shift in market sentiment today, I need you to recognize that. It may mean that we need to start looking to take things short. It may mean that we need to start looking maybe to size back down. It may mean that we don't go as aggressive as we have been. All right, so SPY, long idea above your 646. That's going to be your all-time high, and then short idea below the pre-market low at 641. We are going to make it a very simple and straightforward watch list today when it comes to SPY. All right, so we're just basically straddling the pre-market price action. AMD. Next one on the watch list, I am going to be a little aggressive with AMD because of the recent run and news that it's had circulating around it. AMD also has a pretty solid downtrend trend line here, and with the gap down this morning, if it can reclaim that PDC, it will be going from red to green, as well as breaking the downtrend trend line and giving us higher highs instead of lower highs. So there's a lot of reasons why we can go long at 185 on AMD today. And then what we'll do is risk off of that previous day's close and then just hope for a follow through from there. So AMD long above $185. Up next is going to be Microsoft, MSFT. This was included as a short idea on the watch list. That is on the focus list, right? When I put out that focus list, Microsoft was here. The whole reason this is here is because there is a slight gap below. It's not super significant, but this sell-off yesterday was so aggressive on Microsoft. And I was looking at this and I'm like, wow, that's pretty interesting that dropped so much when we have so many other names that were kind of, holding up. This to me was showing some relative weakness yesterday. And then I really like the setup going into today because we see a market that's gapped down. But interestingly enough, Microsoft is gapped up. I'm like, what the heck's going on, right? Is this just moving opposite of everything? So I don't know, but it to me looks like a bearish setup. I mean, it's trading at the support. If I zoom out, the support is very, very clear right here at $519. I mean, you've got tests of this area there, and here, though this one dipped a little lower, but the majority of the price action is trading above 519. So this morning, I think we'd look for a break of yesterday's low of day. Short idea on Microsoft at 519. And if we get lucky on this, maybe this sells all the way down to 516 to finish filling that gap on the daily time frame. So Microsoft short below 519. Amazon. I'm remaining bullish on Amazon. It had the gap up right to the bottom side of the gap on the daily. I think that we talked about this yesterday where I said if Amazon, I think I specifically gave this, I did specifically give this example. I said if Amazon recovers, this was yesterday, if Amazon is to recover and push up, who cares what it does from here to there because there is a gap to be filled just above. So what that would do is set us up by foregoing a trade on Amazon yesterday. It sets us up better to take a trade going into today, provided that it's opening close to the gap. And it is. It's just under that gap. 226.5 starts that gap. That is also your pre-market high. And Amazon has recovered. So this is the data drop for the overall market. Amazon dropped with it, but has since recovered. It's not far off from the pre-market high. So I'm still bullish on Amazon, long above 226.5. See if we can't get that gap to fill or at least partially fill today. Hood. This one had an aggressive sell-off yesterday. This one was also included on the focus list. Hood right there has a what? Continuation sell-off because of the all-time high rejection. So Hood has been extended on the daily. We know that. It's been running. We've got 3 candle consolidation at the all-time high. Could not make an all-time high. Then we get a bearish engulfing candlestick to sell off yesterday. We've got seemingly bearish market sentiment going into today. So we're going to look for lower lows following the gap down this morning. Hood is going to be a short idea under 106. Make sure that we adjust that as needed. Originally for me it was 107, but I moved it down to 106 given that the price action is currently under 107. Next one on the watch list is Apple. I am not looking to take Apple short because this to me doesn't feel like a short setup. I know that the pre-market it's selling off and it's actually a slight gap down, but it's not like Hood, right? It's not like aggressively selling off. It's not like what else did we look at? Was it AMD? I think. Let's go back and look at AMD. It's not like AMD, right, where this is pulled back that much either. Apple is still somewhat consolidating near the previous day's closing price, so it leads me to believe that maybe there's a chance that this continues to push topside today. We'll see. I don't want to not include this on the watch list, but to me, this is not the best setup out there. It's kind of a, we'll call it like a Hail Mary type of trade, where if this gets up there, then we've got something we can start looking at. Otherwise, I probably won't touch it, but Apple long above 235. This setup yesterday, man, we were right on the trade. We were right on this trade. It did go, it did run. It was the timing that was off. And I take full responsibility for that. It was the timing that was off on this, but I did see people go back in on this and make some money. So good job to those that closed it out initially. It's the right thing to do in real time, but then to go back in on it was also the right thing to do. So we'll look for the continuation. Can we get higher highs? Long above 235 on Apple. That's it. That is the full watch list for today. Top stock pick of the day is going to be Amazon because it is the only one that feels like it's recovered basically from this drop and has pushed it back up to the pre-market high. It's got that gap overhead. We've been waiting on Amazon to make a move. So today might be that day. Otherwise, I'll be looking to take things short. So Hood will be my short idea, Microsoft will be my short idea, and SPY will be my short idea. Everything else I'm going to be bullish on, to include Apple, Amazon, and AMD. So we got a good variation of setups on the watch list today. It just depends on, are we going to get a bullish market sentiment? Are we going to get a bearish market sentiment? Are we going to get a change in market sentiment at all? Is everything just going to recover? We have to see. We have to wait and see and gauge. So I don't think that today is going to be the same type of day that we've had the past couple of trading days. So take that as you will. You might want to consider sizing down. You might want to consider staying a little more patient. It's up to you. But I'm telling you, I see with my eyes and feeling a change in market sentiment. So read into that how you will. Okay, take care. Good luck today. I'll see you over in the live trading, which won't be here. We are going to be live trading in the Discord server. So to get to that, if you're new, scroll down to the bottom left-hand side of the server and click on the voice channel heading, and then go to the arena. You'll see people in here already, not the open chat. Make sure you go to the arena. That is where I will meet you, and I'll be there in about, I don't know, five minutes or so. I'll see you there. All right. Thank you for your time, and I hope this analysis has helped. Good luck today. Cheers.